Hello everyone, welcome to planetherring. I'm Michael, and everything I have just been saying you have not heard. Anyway, as we were saying, this is Iracing 2020 Season 2, Week 6. And getting an early start this week, this is the BMW M8 GTE 12.0 race. We are at Donington this week. This is week 6 of the current season. I hope everybody's being safe out there. We are beginning to start qualifying here right about now. So we're going to give this a shot and see how it goes. So I think I was doing pretty good in practice. Let's go ahead and get out there. I was running some 104s, believe it or not. I'm kind of hoping that we're in the good split here, because if we are, this could be a really good race.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. We've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
Donington, like I said, actually a track I did not have. Had to purchase it. One of those tracks where it definitely pays off to hit the right marks, although it can be very difficult. To figure out what those marks are, especially on something like this. It is a completely blind turn. Looks a lot slower than it actually is, and that's one of those places I was able to pick up quite a bit of time. Tricky little chicane. This is the shorter version of Donington. Doesn't have the extra bit at the end. Lots of little dirt runoff everywhere. This car is very sensitive to sliding. It also seems to be very sensitive to brake lockup, but that could just be me overdoing it. So far, not too bad. Haven't had any offs, that's always good. Not really all that great in the time, though.
P4.
Yeah, at least I made it into 105s this time. But
B6.
not too bad, I don't think. That's a considerable improvement over my time in the first race, and I can certainly do a heck of a lot better than that. I'm not quite. Well, I'm pretty certain it's a relation of fuel and a few other factors. Looks like I'm in the proper split this time, though. I have done 104s did several low 105s in a row, so I have a good feeling about this. This is a lot better than last time. A couple of people that were in the race before. Doesn't look like the person who hit me going through the chicane is in the race before, although I will say that that was a risky pass on my part, and it was a side-by-side thing, but really sent me to the back, though. In retrospect, I should have pulled right directly into the pits from there. If I could have gotten away with that without a penalty, because I was right at the pit entrance, and we do have one fast repair on this series, so keep that in mind, folks. So I believe this week marks 3 or 4 weeks working and basically staying at home here in the mountain region of the United States, Colorado specifically. We've got 2 minutes left on the time here. So let's look at my settings real quick. So pedals, nothing special there. No shift days. This has a paddle shifted sequential gearbox anyway, so you're good to go there. I do run 542 on the wheel. Really nothing too crazy that you can set on this thing. Brake bias would be the one thing I would have buttons for, possibly. You can play with that if it doesn't stop to your liking. One thing I do want to do from a sound standpoint here, tires are up all the way, but engines are down low too. Seems like I would be able to hear the tires better, but maybe the headphones. Got about 1 minute 15 seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and type in my gratuitous advertisement. If I could type. There we go. No, anyway, like I was saying, looks like we're still in 7th. That's a good sign, unless you got a bunch of people at the back who are going to be forcing their way through. Like I said, there's lots of places here where you potentially can run off. The traction control on these cars, even though it is on and even though it is set quite high, it has a hard time saving you. I don't know what it is, but who knows? There are a couple of places on the track, like I said, where it's deceptively fast. Your inclination is going to be to shift lower than you normally would. That's the thing I found. I grabbed, like I said, I've been able to do high 104s. And in the fact that we have people that are doing 105s almost exclusively here, might be a good thing. So let's go ahead and let's see. Let's go ahead and get this thing in here. And go ahead and there you go. We are ready. This thing, we do a very shortened parade lap. They don't want you going all the way around, I guess. So we are stacked up on the hill right before that right-hander. And then it's a run down to the chicane, and then everybody hits gas. So this is a very short race. I believe it's only like 12 minutes. So you don't have much time for anything. I would say, just in case we do get into an incident, we're going to go ahead and take off the gas, clear the tires, and we have 1 minute left on the timer. That is a long time. This race does have a 17x DQ limit, so you have to watch out for the shenanigans. But yeah, if you don't take tires and you don't take fuel, you can pull into the pits, assuming you drive into the pits, and get an almost instantaneous repair and pull right out after they tell you to go, which does save some time. But
P8, the air temp is 78 Fahrenheit.
oh, so we got bumped to 8th. All right, well, there you go. Somebody decided to set a time later.
We need to follow car number 12 in the right column.
So one thing you do have to watch out for here is cold tires. Not that this is going to help. And try not to do it too much because you do have a lane of people next to you. Okay, so we're getting ready to go through the chicane here.
Well done.
Green, green, green.
I guess some people don't understand the idea.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Well, we got a little bit of a touch in the back.
Okay, Michael, decent
Right.
start. We can build something from here.
Thank you.
All right, let's see what we can do. Coming down to the chicane, also another place that you don't want to.
Tenth position. You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 1.9.
Seems like an awfully weird place to spontaneously spin. That's weird. Well, let's see what we can do with that.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
So those two corners especially are what I'm talking about. Where are we at now?
P8.
So as you can see, all these little small dirt spots everywhere. So watch out there. Some of them are beneficial, other ones will throw you. As you can see, doing the chicane right will definitely make up the time.
That's your quickest lap in this session.
Problem is with a gaggle of cars like this,
Okay, Michael, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 0.41. He's slower than us through the S's.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Seventh position. The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 0.29. Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
alright.
That lap was at 106.93. Alright, Michael, halfway home. Fuel looks good. Heads up, there's a car rejoining. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Come on, keep digging.
Beautiful. Alright, keep going, nice and easy.
Good lap, that's your best in the session. Okay, Michael, push now, we can catch this guy.
Geez, this is really nerve-wracking.
Right side. Clear right.
Oh, that sucks.
P3 has binned it in Coppice. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Two minutes to go. 2 minutes. Eighth place. Your lap time was 106.88.
So see, he might get a little impatient with this guy.
You got a white flag on the right. Oh.
Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Well, that sucked. That's gonna put us down at 9th.
E9. White flag. Last lap. Sector 3 is 1.8 seconds. Off the pace. Looks like the leader's binned it in Hollywood. P9. There's the checkered flag.
Oh well, looks like that wasn't.
Holy shit, what a finish.
Well, that wasn't too bad. We did a 105.1 in the race. Only had a couple of small little scrapes, a couple of guys that were a bit faster than me. And most of all, didn't get wrecked. and didn't bend the car myself. Don't know that I ever really did that turn right. And don't know that I ever had the opportunity to really do that right either.
Pit lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour. 2, 1. Box now.
But there we go. Not going to complain about that too much. That was a nice, tight, clean race the entire time. And pretty decent way to start the week. Qualified 8th, finished 9th, qualified 105.8, actually did a 105.1. Fastest lap in the race looks like, let's see what this guy ended up doing lap wise. He's the leader. He ended up with a 103.8 in the race. So there you go. Overall, about a second or so off the pace. Couple of places where a lot of it had to do with the fact that I could not brake, where I could gradually work my way into it. That being the chicane primarily, I was able to brake a little bit later, just a tad, and be able to get a good line going into there, but couldn't do it with the line of cars in front of me. Much more difficult. Really not any good places to pass on this track. That's the one thing. There's a couple of places that are off camber. There's so many places where that if you drop a wheel or if it's just a little bit off, especially going down the hill, just trying to do that full blast, sometimes will throw you based on your line. And I don't know, to me, there just doesn't seem to be any really good places to pass. I think turn 1 and the chicane really ought to be the passing locations. But again, it has to be one of those deals where people actually give way. You have to insert yourself and then hope they won't hit you. And that's exactly what happened to me in the first race. So at any rate, I think we did pretty good. We do know what's going on here with the times. 104s, 103s for really, really fast guys. And pretty happy being about a second off. That's generally the best I can do compared to most people. And with that, I'm going to call it a night for this. Let's see. Of course, this is now week 6. We're going to be doing the Wing Sprint Car 305. It's going to be doing our GT Sprint race. Probably we'll be trying to do a rallycross race. I don't know. I gotta look and see what NASCAR track it is. Last couple of weeks has been Rockingham and I think Darlington. Both of those tracks, I'm just not good at short tracks. I don't know what it is. Just I'm not good at it. Can't time it right. Don't know how to do that. Like going really fast, and don't mind drafting, and I don't mind being in long lines or in packs, but trying to control those cars, they're right on the edge of spinning anyway, and yeah, it's just not very much fun. So if not, we might pick up a fixed truck race, or maybe even sink all the way down to the bottom and run the Carb Cup, because if you get a good one, sometimes that can be fun. But anyway, I think that's it for the night. Thanks for watching. Check out the merch link below. We got t-shirts and stickers. And as always, here's the
Hey
end
guys,
card.
Michael here. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. Click on the Planet Herring logo to subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about the video in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.